welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gloria Wolf, and today I'm going to be doing a fun little challenge, so to speak. So I got my inspiration from Glam and Gore, also known as Mikey, and Nikki Tutorials. I kind of took inspiration from both and kind of sort of came up with this thing. So I will be linking their channels down below so you guys can go check them out. They are amazing. I would recommend watching them. I love them. So I have this lovely little basket. My grandmother made it for me for graduation, or my graduation party rather. I have cut out pieces of paper that have the names of some of my palettes on them, and they are currently in here, and I'm going to mix them up and draw one out, and then after that I have some numbers on a piece of paper over here, and depending on the number on the palette, or how many colors are in the palette, I will be drawing so many colors or numbers. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this on camera so you guys see that I haven't looked at them and I'm drawing randomly. While I'm mixing them, I went ahead and applied my primers and my foundation, as well as a little bit of lip oil that I just recently got that I am kind of falling in love with, because the one that I have on right now is a coconut infused lip oil by Smoke and Mirrors. I have been using this for a little bit, and it moisturizes my lips and it makes them feel so nice. I also did my eyebrows, and the eyeshadow palette I will be using for this video is my Crown Palette 35 PR, which would be the purple one, I believe. Is the purple one? I think. I'm pretty sure it's the purple one. Let me go ahead and get that out. So it is this palette right here. I put the 35 PR because it's in the corner, so that way I can tell the difference, because I have two Crown palettes. One of them is blues and cool tones, and the other one is reds and warm tones. So this is the palette that the colors will be chosen from. So this could be interesting. It could be a very dark look, but that's okay. So this will be fun. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the numbers out and put them in the basket, and I will see you guys in a second. Alright guys, I'm back, and I have put all of the numbers in my basket. So what I did was I cut them up as evenly as I could, and then I folded them in half, and then folded them in half again, so that way I can't see the numbers at all. And I did the same thing with the eyeshadow palette ones. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these up. And for this, I think I'm going to draw 5 colors. 5 colors sounds fair. So I'm going to draw 5 colors, and the first one is going to be number 11. So I'm going to set them here. Alright. And the next number is going to be number 6. The next number is going to be number 2. The next number is going to be, they're so tiny, it's hard to, like, look how tiny these are. The next number is going to be 9. And the last number is going to be 33. Alright, now that I have picked up the numbers, we are going to go ahead and take a look and see what colors I got. So the first one is number 2, which is this color right here. And then the next number is 6, which will be this very sparkly color. Then it'll be number 9, so 6, 7, 8, 9. This warmer brown. It's also a little iridescent. Next number will be 11, so 10, 11. See this one right here. And then number 33, so 35, 34, 33. Alright, so 2 is here. It's very light and almost a perfect transition color. And then we have number 6, which is like a lavender, sparkly lavender. Then we have number 9, which is like a warm brown, a little darker than number 2. And then we have number 11 and number 33. Alright, so I think, so number 2 is definitely a transition because it's light and it'll kind of blend into the skin quite nicely, I think. Alright, and then, so number 2 will be our transition. I think I could do a combination of number 6 and number 33 on the outer corner. And then maybe number 11 on the more center part of my eye. And then number 2 is definitely going to maybe also go here. A combination of 2 and 9 will go on the inner corner. And then I think I will probably end up using number 33 to deepen my crease a little bit. So let's go ahead and play around with this and see what we can achieve. So I'm going in with my freshly cleaned brush. Freshly cleaned. Just cleaned it, like right before I started recording, and I let it dry, and now I'm using it again. So I'm going to take this. This is a BS Mall. Some of them have names on them and tell you what the brush is, and some of them don't. This, I believe, is just the company name. But this is what I refer to as a packing brush and blurring brush on my other set. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to start by working on the outer corner. And to do that, alright, so the outer corner colors, I believe I said were going to be a combination of 33 and 9. So what I'm going to do is put down 9 first, since 9's a more matte color, and then I'll put down number 9. No, sorry, that's number 6. Yeah, that's number 6. Sorry, I keep saying 9, it's 6. So a combination of 6 and 33 on the outer corner. So I'm going to dip into 33 first. It almost matches the ends of the brush. You can see that. And I'm going to be taking that, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to the outer corner. Kind of just packing that on there. If you guys want to see maybe me do a few more challenges like this, definitely leave them the names of the challenges if you have a name for them, or if you just want to see me do more challenges, let me know in the comments. I'm glad to have a little feedback from you guys, and let me know what you guys are liking and what you guys don't like. Alright, now that I kind of have that down, before I put down the number 6, I'm going to kind of blend it a little bit. blend it out. Just so it's not so blotchy when I go ahead and put on number 6. I'm going to make it a little darker and really define that line that I just made. And then I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to add, now that I'm kind of looking at it on my skin, I don't know if I want to add that. Ooh, I know what I can do with the lavender color. So we're going to save the lavender for a little later, and I'm going to just go ahead and jump right in with number 11. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on the outer corner as well. Alright, and then I'm going to take my fluffy brush and just blend that out a little bit. Alright, then I'm going to take a little bit of fluff to my brush, and I'm going to go in with number 2. And I'm kind of just going to blend it into that a little bit, just to give it a little more of a softer look on top. Alright, I'm also going to take number 2 and bring it in a little more over here. I'm going in with I'm going to go in with a little more of number 11. And really just pack it on. And then use my fluffy brush to just kind of blend it out a little more. Alright, so you see how I got a little bit of fallout on my cheek? So to fix that, I'm going to take my blush brush. It has nothing on it right now. And I'm just going to do upward motions. And as you can see, it is gone now. So if you ever get fallout, take your biggest fluffy brush and just upward motions, light upward motions, and flick it right off. And it comes off. So I'm going to continue packing a little more color. And I'm going to take a little bit of 33, and I'm going to deepen my crease on the outer corner. Just a bit, just to give it a little depth. Then I'm going to take my fluffy brush and kind of just blend a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and go in with our number 9, the one I kept calling number 6, and you know. So I'm going to go in with number 9, which is our third color right here. And I'm going to take number 9, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on the inner corner. And I'm going to wipe off my brush just a little bit, just to get a little more of that excess color off, so I don't have so much on there. And I'm going to go ahead and apply it to my inner corner. I'm going to take number 2, wipe this off again before I do that. Alright, so then I'm going in with number 2, right here, 9, 2, 6, 11, and 33. So I'm going in with number 2 right now. And I'm going to take that actually no, I'm going to continue with this brush. I'm going to take that and lightly apply it right above and use that as my transition on my inner corner. Like so. Now that I've done that, I'm going to get rid of the fallout that I just had. On my cheek. And now, I really think that it's these brushes that I have, because I've never had a problem with fallout with this palette in particular. So I'm thinking that it's the brush and I should probably use a different brush, but I'm okay with flicking off a little of the fallout. So now that I've done the inner corner and the outer corner and my transition, I'm going to take number 6, right? Yes, 6. Number 6. And that is going to go on the center of my lid. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with number 6 right here. Woo! Oh no. That was interesting. Alright, so now I'm going to take number 6 and I'm applying it directly on the center of my eye. Now that I've done that, I'm going to be taking my fluffy brush and blending out those edges and reapplying number 6 as needed. Now I'm just going to blend it out a little bit there. Like so. And I'm just going to go back in with number 2 and just apply it a little more, packing it on quite a bit more. I'm going to wipe off number 2 so that way I don't mix the colors. Going back in with number 2. Making sure I get quite a bit on there. And applying it on the inner corner again. Alright, now that I've done that, I'm taking my fluffy brush and blending those edges again. Alright, now I'm just going to go back in and redefine my angled line. And then I will go in with my foundation and clean it up. So the angled line was number 33 into number 11. Gonna tap off a little bit of that excess and refine that line and darken up my outer corner. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush one last time and just blend it. And that is that. Okay, now I'm going to get the fallout off. Okay, now I'm going to go in, close this palette, set it aside. Now I'm going in with my foundation, putting it next to where I put the colors, and I'm going to take the edge of my damp, whatever you want to call it, beauty blender, the edge of it, just the edge, is going in, and then kind of blending this down a little bit with my finger, then taking it and my mirror and really defining that line. Now that I've done that, I like to go in with my finger and kind of just tap enough of that moisture from my liquid foundation, like so. So it looks like this. And I'm going to go ahead and actually take what's left of 33 on my brush and kind of just take a little bit to my lower lash line. Like that. So I'm going to also take a little bit of my foundation again and kind of just diffuse this line a little bit. Like that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you. I'm going to take a little bit of my liquid liner. And now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and really get that line how I want it. Like that. And I'm really going to try and make it disappear into my inner corner as much as possible. Like that. So, that is this eye, and it looks like this. Before, after, and that is what my eye looks like. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera and apply a little bit of mascara, and I will see you in a second. Alright everybody, I'm back, and I went ahead and popped on a little bit of highlight and a little bit of blush, and this is what the final look is. So, I think it turned out really nice. I actually really like it, and I probably wouldn't have used this combination, so I'm glad I tried this. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like down below. Let me know. And if you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, leave them in the comments down below or on my social media. And find me on my social media and make sure you guys stay up to date on what's happening on my channel. I enjoy hearing from you guys, and I will link Mikey and Nikki's YouTube channels down below, as well as my own social media, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe out there. Bye!